Action. Hey guys, I have a question for you. What the meaning of this sentence? Without realizing, a beautiful word or a beautiful sentence comes out of our mouth. So welcome to Idiomatic Expressions.
A lot of native speakers use idioms all the time. What is an idiom? An idiom is a phrase or a couple words that you cannot just translate verbatim to understand what they mean.
The idiomatic expression is not always about the grammatical, but is established, accepted, and used by native speakers of the language and with a fixed structure and meaning. Humans are really like to the expression. Sometimes I like to forget that life is also full of the expression. There are three types of idioms. The first one is the idiom derived from verbs because the verb plus append. For example, while doing his homework, he'd rub out. But the second, the idiom from adjective or participle because the adjective or participle are preposition appended. For example, are you going out again tonight? You are such a party animal. For the last is, the idiom come from noun because it's a preposition at the end. For example, we spent all afternoon looking for the dog, but we eventually found it safe and sound. So there are the explanation about each type of idiom as follows. For the first is substitute. This type of idiom consists of personal pronouns and numerals such as the personal person, he, she, it, and they, and the demonstrative, this, these, that, those, and the verb do. For the second is proper name. It usually refers to the name of people, places, animals, spirits, and vehicles that create new idioms. For the third is abbreviation. The use of part for a whole, for example a phone, which is part of a word, telephone, UNESCO, which stands for United Nations Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization. For the fourth is partial compound. Compound itself means a noun, an adjective, or a verb that has been created from two or more simple words and it is linked with a hyphen. For example, well-dressed, well-known, or boyfriend. For the last is slang. Slang can be defined as the use of informal words. Sweet home and piece of cake are one of the idiomatic expressions. Home sweet home is literally meaning that our home is really comfortable and just like a castle. And piece of cake is literally translated as so easy to do something, like there's no difficult on it.
Those idioms are also used by native speakers very often, and it's really important to know them in order to understand what's going on when you're talking to someone.
An idiomatic expression also has various dimensions of idioms. The first is flexibility. The form of idioms may show special syntax, and they appear in a limited number of syntax structure as compared to regular expression. Second is figuration. With the meaning of idioms involves metaphors, hyperboles, and other kinds of cognitive feature. And the third is conventionally. Expression can be defined as conventional when the meaning or use cannot be predicted, or at least entirely predicted. For the fourth, compositionally. Composition is the best. For the fourth is compositionally. Compositionally refers to the degree to which the partial meaning, once known, can be analyzed in terms of how it distributes among the individual parts of the expression. Last is transparency. Idiomatic expressions can be claimed to be conceptually transparent when there is a metaphorical motivation for the meaning it involves. For example, consider the following examples that have to do with the anger. There are so many idioms that we often use without we realize about it. The beauty of the word or sentence from an idiomatic expression makes a sentence have a luxury of the meaning. Beautiful words are words that have the taste. I'm Nugraha Murti. Thank you very much. See you next time. Bye.